in the world is happening with King County real estate, with Seattle real estate? What is going on here, people? Let's check this out. All right, this is the October numbers. We're sitting here in November, and I want to show you some stuff. It's pretty interesting. I have some numbers worked out, so I'm going to glance at these because I don't memorize stuff so well. But I've got here your supply and demand graph, my favorite kind of chart. Supply and demand. It's not just a good idea. It's the law. So what are we looking at? Well, we're looking at, not surprisingly, a tightening of supply and demand. In other words, demand is racing to meet supply, which is going to cause an increase in prices. And you've seen this all over the Puget Sound. This is King County, Seattle. Prices continue to climb. Why? Because of this. If you look at these numbers right over here, the green are the new listings that came on, and the blue are the ones that went under contract every month for the last 2 years. So the October numbers, there were 5% more homes available than were sold. Okay, so 5%. Now, how does that compare contextually to anything else? Well, it's 2% was last year, was only 2%, was even tighter last year. It was these numbers here last year, so it was tighter. But 2 years ago, it was 25% more homes. So we saw a real tightening last year. It's almost as tight this year in terms of the number of available homes. If you consider this against what you're seeing in overall numbers, though, in available homes. So in available homes, there were over the last month. That's what I wanted to get to. I wanted to get to what's happening over last month. Last month, there were 7% more homes available. So it's a tightening over last month. There were 3,143 in September and 2,942 sold. So you see a tightening month to month, a loosening compared to last year, but a massive difference from 2 years ago. And overall, you can see how the blue, the demand, the sales have just gone crazy. There's 43% more homes sold this year than 2 years ago. That's insane. This is a pandemic. That's 43% more homes sold, and with only 5% more available. That's going to begin that kind of panic buying, right? So that's due to interest rates being so low, and interest rates being so low has a dual-sided effect. Not only does it make more buyers available, but it tends to make less sellers, because sellers can pull equity out and remodel in a way that they couldn't if interest rates were higher. So there tend to be less homes in the market. And when those sellers decide, well, I want to go get a bigger house, they're not going to sell. They're just going to, because there's nothing to buy. So they're going to remodel, makes it worse. That's what we're seeing, that kind of spiral. I don't know what's going to end it. I'm sitting here recording this the day, I don't know, we're still in the middle of the election. I don't even know what to say about the election, but what's going to end this? I don't know. We've topped 100,000 cases in COVID. Is that going to end it? Is there going to be a stimulus plan? We don't know any of these things. We do know what goes up comes down. In the meantime, if you have a house to sell, I would get it to the market. I wouldn't wait for the holidays. I don't think the holidays are going to be a big suppressor on this. There's nothing indicating that it's getting any easier to buy a house, which means if you're selling, you got a really good market to sell into. And if you're buying, you need a really good strategy. If you are in either of those positions and you want questions answered about your situation, that's what I'm here for. Message me below, contact me with my information, subscribe to our channel, email me, text me, a million ways to get a hold of me. Aaron Hendon with Christine & Company over at eXp Realty. Let me know what I can do for you. Bye.